The murderer is with us.
And every one of you is a suspect.
And who are you?
My name is Magnus Batman, and I'm probably the greatest reviewer in the world. Murder on the Orient Express is a movie directed by Kenneth Branagh, and it stars him as Hercule Poirot. He is considered the greatest detective in the world. Probably. So this movie is all about Kenneth Branagh's character. He's trying to take time off detective work, and while he's on the train, someone on the train gets murdered, and now he must spring back to action to figure out who is the murderer. Who's being played by an astonishing cast: Daisy Ridley, Leslie Odom Jr., Judi Dench, Johnny Depp, you name it. Great cast. When I saw the trailer, I thought to myself, ha ha ha, great cast. What can possibly go wrong? And the movie that popped into my head when I saw this trailer was Cloud Atlas. And what does Cloud Atlas got to do with this film? Well, that film has an astonishing cast, but the film itself wasn't on par. And what do I think about this film? Well, I feel the same way. This film has an astonishing cast, but the film is not up to par. And that's primarily due to lack of character development. Now, you're thinking that these characters who are being played by these great actors, and Daisy Ridley, this is her first movie I saw her in outside of Star Wars. She did a good job. Performances was definitely there, but the characters themselves wasn't really interesting. There's a difference between character performance and the execution of the character. The actor can portray the character and give a great performance to the best of their ability, but the audience has to connect with the character, and that's when the film doesn't really do well. And that's kind of a catch-22 in a way. And why is it considered a catch-22? Because the film does this on purpose. The film doesn't develop its characters on purpose. It kind of gives us vague information, and it really leaves the audience to figure out who is this character. The film does a good job keeping this character so vague that really the audience cannot really connect with the characters, and I'm just sitting there like, I don't care for these characters because I don't know who they are. I don't even know their name. To really fully understand each character, you're going to have to watch the first trailer when they showed the names of each character: the Countess, the Governess, the Doctor, the guy who likes the chicken. I have to refer to the first trailer just to figure out who are these characters. Plus, this film definitely slow to certain parts. The beginning part of the movie takes its time leading up to the murder scene, leading up to the investigation, and who done it, who did it, who's the perpetrator, who is the culprit. The film focuses more on the main character and showing the audience how smart he is, leading up to the second act. And when the second act came along, I gotta say the second act was a huge bore fest. There was a lot of scenes where the main character is investigating each character. You was there last night. You have a problem with this person. You're not the person you're looking for. That dress you wore was not the same dress you wore yesterday. I think you're a suspect. Your fork is not on the left side. I tried so hard to stay away. There's times where I had to take extreme measures. The film does a terrible job of bringing out that execution. And when they finally bring out the execution of the plot, the execution was very slow in the process. But I do like the performances of each actor that portrayed their character. But I think the star of the whole entire movie was Kenneth Branagh. I think he did a wonderful job. Every time he was on screen, I was into it. But when they lead into the side characters, that's where the film disconnects with his audience. There's times where the main character talks about some characters, and you trying to figure out what is he talking about, who is he referring to. The third act in this movie, that's when the execution finally wants to land and punch hard. But other than that, this film is just alright. The performances was definitely there. It's just the execution was very slow. This movie was very slow, very boring in the second act, leading on to the third act. I gotta give this film a Michael Keaton Batman. This is an average at best film. It's definitely a film you should check out, but not a film I would rush to the theater to see. I say check it out whenever you can. Alright guys, that's my review for Murder on the Orient Express. Guys, have you seen this movie? Please let me know. Comment below. I will have a review for Daddy's Home 2. Before that, before I release my review for Justice League, I'm going to show you guys an old review I did for BBS. Also, I'm creating a music video for Justice League. I'm going to sing. Some good stuff heading your way for Justice League. Alright guys, thank you for watching. I love you guys. You guys are the best. If you like everything you see and you agree, click right here. Join me in the Batman family. I'll have more Batman-tastic reviews in the way. You have been warned. Till then, ciao.